What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Movie X Kicks, and I'm going to be doing things a little different. I am actually going to be doing like a slash review slash more really discussion about Dave Chappelle's new stand-up special on Netflix, Sticks and Stones. It's been getting a lot of controversy here lately. It currently is sitting on a 29% on Rotten Tomatoes, but with a 99% far as the fans loving it, and it's just such an interesting dynamic for me to really talk about because it's just kind of crazy to me how he can keep getting backlash on such a comedy specials because the one thing I like about Dave Chappelle is that he doesn't leave anyone out. Like, doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, gay, straight, bi, transsexual. He talks about everybody. He makes fun of everybody. And to me, the biggest backlash on this is because basically how he probably kind of focused more on transgenders and the gays and things of that nature. I think that's why he's getting a large number of backlash in this, and it's just kind of sad. I mean, it's confusing to me because funny that well, not funny, but it's kind of interesting that a lot of homosexuals have problems with Dave's making jokes, and it's kind of like you guys, they want to be so part of, involved in the pretty much society. They want to be, viewed as an equal in society. And if you want to be viewed as an equal, you're made fun of. Everyone's made fun of. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference who you are. And it's just kind of off to me is that they would get such backlash for basically just speaking his truth. I mean, it's someone's opinion, and you really can't disagree with someone's opinion. I mean, you can disagree with it, but it's at the end of the day, it's their opinion. And I'm gonna read you something that he actually quoted in saying, and I thought this was a perfect, just spot on. It says our culture has accepted two huge lies. The first is that if you disagree with someone's lifestyle, you must fear or hate them. The second is to love someone means you agree with everything they believe in, say, or do. Both are nonsense. You do not have to compromise conviction to be compassionate, Dave Chappelle. And that's kind of exactly how I felt. Like, let's say if you're not for gay marriage, that's kind of your opinion on the matter. If you think it's right or wrong, that's just your opinion. But sometimes it's like if you have that opinion, you're pretty much labeled as a bigot, a homophobe, or anything. I'm like, why are you labeled this if that's your opinion? It's not like you're going down the mountaintop saying, I hate gay people, I want them to die, and all that. And Dave never said any of that. He just basically lights on jokes, and unlike pretty much everyone, literally like probably 99% of the people who actually have seen this special, I have a nod up because I actually saw it live. Yeah, I actually took myself to go see it on my birthday here in Atlanta, Georgia. So I wasn't there the actual day it was filmed because I remember the phone rang. The joke structures were a little bit different the day I went. So, but I saw it live. It's like he probably did it. I'm guessing he taped that on the Saturday, and I saw it on a Thursday on my birthday. So, like I said, I saw this in June, and it just came out in September. So I heard all these jokes already. And the things that the kind of outstanding jokes that he had put in there, which I thought was just masterful, it was that he did he basically told the story of when he was doing the Chappelle show, and that he basically had wrote a skit and it had the word fag in it, and the ethics board or committee called him down and said, hey, we love the skit, but you cannot say that word on national television. There's no way in the world we'll let you say that word. And he goes, okay, my apologies, I didn't know, I'll take it out. But he turns around and goes, but before I go, how come I can say the word nigger with conviction but not the word fag? And the lady turns around and goes, because Dave, you aren't gay. And he turns around and goes, but I'm not a nigger either. And that led on to the segue joke of, in the show business, you can basically make fun of everyone but the alphabet people. The LGBT community is basically what he led on to the second joke, kind of like detailing kind of like what led to Kevin Hart's downfall. Kevin Hart's downfall into not hosting the Oscars. So, but to me, the things that he touched on in the comedy special were hilarious. They're talking about Michael Jackson. Even it's funny because he even said himself, like, you guys are mad because he talked about maybe a lot of the gay and lesbian community, but he even talked about his own kids. He said, if they have a mass shooting at a school, he said they do rehearsals for basically they do drills for mass shootings, and he said that's the dumbest thing he's ever heard of. And he told his son, he looked at him and said, "Look, if you have one of those shootings, they're gunning for you. As much as shit as I talk about everyone, they're coming for you." So I'm like, if you can joke about your own child, no one is off limits in my personal opinion. So, but I just love the special, and I loved how Dave is pretty much fearless. He doesn't care about what people basically have to say, and it's kind of weird that these critics basically they gave it a 29, but if you look on Rotten Tomatoes, it's only out of 14 critics that have basically rated this and seen it. So there's more critics in this, but it's like I said, to me it's just like everyone is extra sensitive about this. Probably like I said, it's all pretty much mostly about his stands on homophilia and transgenders, and and like I said, it's to me it's just I'm kind of it just sucks because he's getting such a backlash for something he's been doing for literally decades almost. Like, he's had all these jokes. His last comedy special on Netflix, he talked about the same thing, and his other stand-ups he's done previously about, and so he's kind of always had a run-in, but to me it's kind of boiling over on this special, even though to me I just really didn't see the big deal. But that's just my personal opinion on the matter. Maybe you can enlighten me better. If you have any comments, please let me know. And if you have not seen the special, please see the special. It is too funny. Like I said, once I seen it in person, so I'd already seen it. I already had 2-3 months head start before you guys saw it. So, but I watched it. I've watched it twice already again. So, but please drop me some comments, guys. Tell me, guys, what you thought about this kind of controversial comedy stand on Netflix. Tell me what you guys think of Dave Chappelle. To me, I think Dave Chappelle was the GOAT. He's already perceived as one of the greatest comedians of our generation. The Chappelle Show to me is still one of my favorite shows of all time. It's untouched. It's almost every skit in there is just hilarious. So, but like I said, drop me some comments, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this Netflix special, and if you thought he went a little overboard, maybe, or what. So, but as always, Mr. Movie X6 is out. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace out.